All right, phone, wallet, keys. We're good. Cheers. Oh, it's a beautiful morning outside. All right, let's try this again. Good day and greetings and welcome to Sunday, July the 13th, 2025. It's 7 in the a.m., 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a beautiful Sunday morning coming down. It's a great day to be alive. Life ain't perfect, but life is good. Going for a little bike ride here. I did this yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same route that, oh, I gotta stand up for a second. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same route that I did yesterday. But I filmed it, I pressed record, and thank you. They moved over. That was nice of them. And rode this route. Talked about a bunch of random stuff that probably wasn't worth talking about, but talked about it anyway. And why are you sliding? Hold on. Just when you thought I could get through this without any technical difficulties, right? There we go. Let's try that. That wasn't tight all the way. So yeah, I did this ride yesterday, and I was trying out this particular angle right here. See how this would come out. Let me cross now. Got home to edit the video, and it looked kind of dark, and the clouds and the sun were all kind of pixelated, looked kind of weird, looked kind of odd. And when I rendered it in 4K because that's what I have the camera set on. It's 4K, 30 frames per second. The camera could do a little more than that, but sometimes I run the old Casso camera and that can only go up to 30 frames, so I try to keep everything even if I ever use that camera, which isn't often, but I do use it once in a while. And so I rendered it at 4K and it came out, it was dark, and the clouds and everything were all pixelated. It didn't look very good. So I went and checked the settings on the phone. Phone was set at 1080p, which I don't recall ever setting it on 1080p, but apparently somehow along the way it got set on 1080p. So I went back through and re-rendered it. I guess that's the phrase I want to use. Under high definition, or full HD, which is the setting in my software for 1080p. And it was still pixelated. The clouds and like the sun, you know, and things like that. Still kind of dark, so I looked into it a little bit further. The phone, or not the phone, oh my goodness. Good morning, Greg, wake up. The camera was set on super night mode. And when it's on super night mode, apparently it films in 1080p. And that's why it looked like garbage, like trash. Didn't look very good. So I scrapped the whole deal, which is like the third ride that I scrapped because of technical difficulties with this camera right here. It's a beautiful camera, don't get me wrong, but still figuring it out. Like me and like this channel, it's a work in progress. Do get some growing pains, but these things happen. So I double checked the settings this morning. I'm at my 4K 30 deal that I usually run. So all is good. All is well. So how's your day going? But at some point I'm going to switch the angle of the camera here. I was just trying this angle out here to see how it goes. See if it would be worth doing down the road. So let me know what you think about it. Because I like to get a little feedback on these things, you know? I wish it could be this temperature all year round, just like this. It's beautiful. So this morning, down here in Utica, New York, is the big Boilermaker road race. It's for people who like to run. And it's really good for the community. Brings in a lot of business for a lot of the local businesses. It's a 15K road race. They also have a 5K version. And let's see here. What was it, about 10 years ago? I think it was 9-10 years ago. My ex-wife and kids, we volunteered 2 years in a row, handing out water and ice. And it was a good time. And the funny thing about that is when you're handing out the cups of water and the cups of ice, give the runners a little pep talk, you know, little words of encouragement like, you're doing great, keep up the good work, you're almost there, because we were like at the halfway point. And then my personal favorite, free beer at the finish line. The race ends at the FX Mat Brewery, and they get free beverages at the end. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of my talking issues is that I get talking about something and I start talking a little bit faster than I should. So I think I need to slow down. As my friend Speedy would say, I need to focus, grasshopper. Focus. But sometimes my mind gets going faster than my words. So they get tongue-tied, twisted, jumbled, or whatever. These things happen. They happen. All right, just switch the camera around. That seemed like a good spot. There we go. I think you would rather see the road than my fugly mug. So if you notice the t-shirt that I was wearing in the previous clip, still wearing it. It's for the band Lemon Law. They're a really cool band around here. Played a show with them last year. Cool guys, cool tunes. I'll put a link to their music down in the description box below. Most of the older crowd here probably won't care for them too much, but you never know. Want to check them out, check them out. I like them, that's all that matters. Right? Right. Ooh, it feels a little more humid this morning than it did yesterday. Just riding me in my shadow. I'm also going to have something that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. that is pretty cool. If you follow me on the social media internet stuff, bug. Oh, that was like a swarm of bugs. Oh, that sucked. Anyway, if you follow me on the social media stuff, you probably already got a spoiler on what it is. Something I've been talking about for a little while. Made that happen yesterday. There'll be more to it down the road. I just got to figure out where. Here we go again. I just got to figure out what it is that I'm going to do with the footage that I make, with what I'm going to do. Okay, this is gonna be fun. All right. No traffic here. This is Route 5 that I'm crossing. Out here in the town of Kirkland. I gotta stand up for this because it's a hill, it's an incline. I can't do this sitting down. So if you're looking at the road, I apologize. Yeah, the ride that I did before I left Green Parks last week, not really too thrilled or happy with how that came out. I almost cut it from the video, but went with it anyway. Because of the angle of the camera. I didn't have it set up right. It was too far down, I think, or too far up. I don't know. I didn't really care for where the camera angle was. But again, it's a work in progress. So work last week, obviously I was on vacation the week before last. Got a couple camping trips, which was awesome. And things are usually kind of slow the week before, the week during, and the week after a holiday. I got 54 hours and 45 minutes last week. They mentioned they had work for the weekend. I said I was available to work on Saturday. Hung out all day Friday, waiting for a phone call. And I had been up since like 10 o'clock the night before because I had to be at the yard early. Just to find out that they had nothing for me to do for Saturday. And that's that. There is more to life than work. Unfortunately, the more than life than work, the more to life than work part doesn't pay the bills. So I gotta work. Probably work until the day I'm done here on this rock. By the time I get to the age of retirement, it probably won't exist. You'll need to work to survive. That's all right. I'd probably get bored anyway. Even though it would be nice to have an endless weekend. All right, rolling into Clark Mills, New York. Lived here when I was younger, from 1980 to 1987. One of these days I'm going to ride through the old neighborhood. It's not going to be today though. But at some point I'm going to ride through the old neighborhood and show you where I kind of became corrupted a little bit. Just went by the post office. Ooh, that looks like it would make a cool jump if I was into that thing, into that kind of thing nowadays. There's a laundromat over to the right. Used to be a hardware store back in the day. Over on the left there, that used to be a big furniture store. It's now, I think they got a couple small businesses in there and use it for storage or something. I don't know. Over on the right, there's a little Mexican restaurant. Deli Tacos. That red building, it's Meelan's Market. I think that's closed now. Building next to that was a pizza place. This is all back in the 80s. Ooh, those clouds don't look too happy up ahead. I think we're supposed to get thunderstorms today. Yeah, yesterday I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning. This morning I woke up at 6:30 in the morning and I'm out here on the bike. Something I want to start doing is, the weather's nice and I'm up early. I want to get out on the bike, get some exercise going. So I need to start exercising more. All right, this here is the Oriskany Creek. Oriskany Creek. Everybody calls it a creek. I'm going to take a picture here real quick for my social media garbage, because that's what you do nowadays. All right, put that back in my pocket and away we go. That right there used to be a school. It's apartments now. When I was in elementary school, I went to first and second grade there. I went to kindergarten at St. Mary's Church. Well, their school over there. And my mom showed me the letter. I wish I still had it because I would frame it. Obviously, going to a Catholic school. It's a private school. You got to pay to send your kids there. I got to cross here. All right, I'm good to cross. And needless to say, after my first year in kindergarten, my parents got a letter that stated that we feel it would be the best interest for your child if they attended public school. I don't remember much from that year, but apparently I caused a ruckus. But anyway, I went to Clinton School, and first grade through 12th grade, obviously. Spent my whole school career there. Almost went to another school in 1987, but I'm not going to get into that. That was part of the reason that we exited Clark Mills back in '87. Another thing I'm not going to get into right now. Maybe I will someday, or maybe I won't. Stay tuned. Yeah, but I went from almost dropping out of high school to staying an extra year to make up a silly sequence that I really didn't need anyway, so I could get my diploma. Got my diploma, and that's all that matters, I guess. Even though I do have a friend from high school who dropped out when he was 16 or 17, got his GED, and he makes almost twice the money that I make now, doing the same thing that I'm doing pretty much. Yeah. Maybe someday I'll talk about my school career. I wasn't like a bad kid or anything like that. I was just having a good time. I got away with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Hey, it wasn't wrong if they didn't catch you, right? They didn't see it, I didn't do it. Deny, deny, deny. Doesn't make you a bad person. A little humid out this morning. Yesterday was hot. It was a little warm out. Not complaining about though. I don't complain about the heat and the warmth, because around here we only get like 3 months of really warm weather. The other 9 months of the year, it's kind of a crapshoot between cold, dreary, and yuck. Feel the burn. I hear a car. Little truck. Chevy Colorado. Hey, the corn's growing. They say it's good to go if it's knee-high by July, and now it's a little more than knee-high. Love me some fresh corn on the cob. My teeth aren't a fan of it, but I am. Someday I'll get my teeth fixed. Needs to happen. Teeth are shot, my back is shot, my knees are shot. All a part of aging, I guess. 3 weeks I hit the big double nickel, the big 5.5. I ain't scared. Age is just a number that represents how many times you've gone around the sun. That's all it is. I mean, don't get me wrong here. When I wake up, I sound like a loud bowl of Rice Krispies, you know, snap, crackle, pop. But and I've got pains and soreness and all that kind of stuff that you get as you grow older, but I'm doing good. Okay, I'm gonna cross over here. All right. Gonna cross over here. Gonna go up on the sidewalk here for a minute. People in their soda cans throwing stuff out the windows. Okay, here I am once again. Another view of Oriskany Creek. This area here floods out a lot. Usually shuts down this whole part of the road whenever we get heavy rain or heavy snow melt. No pics of that though. I only got the one picture for my social media. Oh, riding on the sidewalk. Sidewalks are for walking, not riding, dummy. Ooh, that felt good. Now yesterday, when I did this, I went back straight up and across the same road that I came out onto 5 with. Today I'm going to cut down this way. I think I'm going to cut up into the village. Say good morning to my fountain. Bus! Bumps! Bump, bump, bump. Actually, I gotta do laundry later. So maybe we'll go say hi to the fountain then. Off to the right there, that's a golf course. Heron Creek Golf Club. I hear it's a nice course. I don't golf though. I used to mini golf. It's pretty good at it too. I mean, who isn't? How can you be bad at mini golf? Hey, look, they got wood. Should load that up and take it for camping. Hold that thought. Ooh, more wood. Yeah, we had those storms that went through the area a few weeks ago, and ooh, puppy dog. And there were a lot of downed trees and wires and things of that nature. Some people are still cleaning up from that mess. There were, I guess, the same deal down in Ithaca week before last, and then I believe down in Texas they got some really bad flooding. The weather's crazy. I feel bad for those that are involved in stuff like that. The cleanup's got to be terrible, and if you lost a loved one, that hurts. That sucks. This is where ADD is awesome. Another side of the golf course. Yeah, yesterday the skies were partly sunny and it was awesome. Morning. A few more clouds this morning. Some of them are a little bit darker than they were yesterday. Did get a little rain yesterday afternoon. Went down to hang out with Speedy for a little bit. And while we were hanging out, it rained for a few minutes. Okay, if I can, I'm gonna cross now because the road I'm taking is on a corner. That just seemed like the easiest thing to do right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do walk up through the village when I do my laundry later today. Gonna head back home and get cleaned up and then go on about my day. All right, gonna cross back over here. Whew. Just switch back to this angle just because. Give this another shot. A little bit of an incline here, feel the burn, but the incline coming back from the other way was a little more intense, as I found out yesterday. Whoop whoop, 5-0's in the house. Yeah, but today just had my normal Sunday stuff to do. Got to do my laundry, my grocery shopping. I've got to oh yeah, I got to show you what I got something to show you. Show that to you in just a moment. I was going to say something else, but I had a brain fart. This happens frequently. This looks like a good place to cross. I really like this camera. It's a great camera. Still getting used to the whole camera external mic deal. It has its moments where it's bugged me a little bit, but I'm still getting used to it. Making it happen. Ninja kick the door. Whew. That was a really good workout. Oh, that coolness feels awesome. Are you ready? Oh, I locked it. Of course I would. Do you see what I see? Just a moment, please. So there it is. 1983 Schwinn Predator P2200 frame and fork. It's got some rust I got to clean up. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, and there's a couple spots that are a little intense. But got this out of storage yesterday. Then went down to Speedy's because he has a lot more tools than I have. And I don't have a wrench that's big enough to take the nut off for the bottom bracket. So I'll stuff this back in here for now. I have all the parts except the gooseneck. These are a set of Team Cycle handlebars. They're CW style bars. I don't know if anybody remembers CW Racing. But I might do something different with the bars. They're nice bars, but I don't know if I want to use them or not. So, but I didn't realize that I had a GT laid back seat post. I'd put a different sticker over the GT. That needs to be cleaned up. I've got the Sun Tour Bear Claw pedals. Bought these when I bought the bike. But I'll get all into all of that down the road in another video. Either here or another channel. Possibly. Things might be changing around here or they might not. I don't know. I have all these different ideas and all these different thoughts and whatever, and just end up back where I'm at, you know. Like I said, it's a work in progress. So that's going to do it for this video. Till next time, thank you for riding along. Y'all have a most excellent day. Hasta la pasta and adios. Cheers.